Tonight, we're diving into a red carpet moment that might seem simple at first glance, but when you look closer, it says so much more. Matt Damon's wife, Luciana Barroso, stepped onto a star-studded red carpet and debuted a brand new hairstyle, and instantly, the conversation shifted. Not about Matt. Not about the movie. Not about the awards. But about Luciana. Her glow. Her presence. Her transformation. Her confidence. Because sometimes, a hairstyle isn't just a hairstyle. It's a statement. Tonight, we're breaking down the look, the evolution, the symbolism, the red carpet dynamics, celebrity spouse culture, image reinvention, and what this moment really says about modern Hollywood partnerships. Let's get into it. Luciana Barroso stepped out alongside Matt Damon at a high-profile Hollywood premiere. Cameras flashing, media buzzing, celebrities lining the step and repeat. She wore a sleek, sophisticated ensemble, elegant, understated, polished. But what truly captured attention? Her hair. Gone was her familiar look. In its place, a refreshed, modern style. Whether it was a dramatic color shift, a chic bob, glossy waves, or a softer layered frame, the difference was immediately noticeable. It framed her face differently. It changed her silhouette. It elevated the entire aesthetic. Social media reacted quickly. As she looks incredible. That hair transformation. A glow-up. Obsessed with this new vibe. And that's the power of hair. It can completely recalibrate how someone is perceived, even when nothing else changes. Hair transformations hit differently on red carpets. Why? Because red carpets are about image control. Everything is deliberate. The dress. The jewelry. The makeup. The pose. The lighting. When someone debuts new hair at that moment, it's rarely accidental. Hair is deeply psychological. A new hairstyle can signal, a new chapter, a renewed confidence, a style evolution, a personal reinvention. And in Hollywood, reinvention is currency. Luciana Barroso doesn't live in the spotlight daily like many celebrity spouses. So when she steps into it, and does so with a visible change, it draws attention. It feels intentional. Let's talk about who Luciana is beyond Matt Damon's wife. She has long maintained a low profile. She isn't chasing headlines. She isn't constantly posting. She isn't building a reality TV empire. Instead, she has cultivated something increasingly rare in Hollywood. Privacy. And that privacy makes moments like this more impactful. Because when someone who doesn't constantly seek attention makes a subtle but noticeable shift, it feels organic. Luciana has always projected a grace, a stability, a warmth, a grounded elegance. Her red carpet style typically leans toward a classic silhouettes, a neutral tones, a timeless glam. So if this hair change introduced a fresher, more modern edge, it signals evolution without losing identity. And that balance is powerful. There's a fascinating dynamic when celebrity spouses attend premieres. Often, they're photographed but not interviewed, seen but not spotlighted, present but secondary. But occasionally, a look shifts the energy. When Luciana debuted her new hair, photographers zoomed in. Fashion blogs highlighted it. Entertainment outlets took notice. Because sometimes, presence alone commands coverage. It also reinforces something important. Modern celebrity marriages often function as partnerships, not accessories. Luciana isn't just standing beside Matt Damon. She's stepping into her own aesthetic moment. And audiences appreciate that. Hair changes are rarely random. Psychologists often associate major hair transformations with a transitional life phases, emotional renewal, confidence shifts, milestones, fresh starts. Now, we're not speculating about private life events, but symbolically, changing your hair on a public stage is a way of saying, I'm evolving. And reinvention doesn't always require dramatic transformation. Sometimes, it's refinement. Sometimes, it's polish. Sometimes, it's simply, I feel different. And when that feeling aligns with a public appearance, it amplifies impact. What makes Luciana's style so compelling is its restraint. In an industry filled with extreme trends, a overexposure, a viral stunts, a shock value fashion. She often leans into a sophistication, classic beauty, or effortless composure. So when she introduces change within that framework, it feels elevated, not chaotic. There's something refreshing about a red carpet moment that doesn't scream for attention but still captures it. That's influence without noise. Online reactions ranged from admiration to curiosity. As she looks younger. That hairstyle suits her perfectly. Glow-up season. As she's aging beautifully. And notice something interesting. The word aging appears often when women debut new looks. Men's red carpet appearances rarely trigger aging commentary. But women? The lens is sharper. Luciana's new hair sparked not just praise, but discussions about elegance, maturity, and glow-ups at any age. That speaks to a broader cultural shift. Women over 40 are no longer expected to fade into minimalism. They're redefining sophistication on their own terms. Matt Damon and Luciana have long been viewed as one of Hollywood's more stable, grounded couples. Their public appearances often radiate ease rather than performance. So when Luciana's look shifts, it subtly alters the partnership's visual dynamic. They looked cohesive, balanced, confident. Red carpets are theater, and every couple projects a narrative. This appearance projected a stability, a modern elegance, a mutual respect, an individual identity. That balance is rare, and audiences notice it. So why does this matter? Because it reminds us that transformation doesn't have to be loud. It can be, a haircut, a new shade, a styling change, a subtle shift in confidence. And when that transformation happens in a spotlight moment, it becomes amplified. Luciana Barroso's new hair wasn't about chasing attention. It was about presence. And presence, when authentic, always lands at a first glance. This was just a red carpet appearance. But look closer, and it becomes a case study in image evolution, celebrity partnership dynamics, the psychology of reinvention, and the quiet power of understated glamour. Luciana Barroso didn't need theatrics. She didn't need spectacle. She stepped onto a star-studded carpet with a new look and let it speak. And sometimes, that's more powerful than anything you could say.